Hey guys, it's Kyle from Kyroapps here, and today I have a tutorial mostly for the Apple developers who who already have apps on the App Store. And since Apple released the new iPhone 5 with the 4-inch display, developers have been having a lot of troubles migrating their apps to become 4-inch display compatible. So today I'm here to teach the developers how to actually make their app compatible with the iPhone 5. So what you're going to want to do is open up Xcode and create a new project. Here you're going to want to select single view application. You're going to select storyboards. And for the device, make sure it's selected to iPhone. Here we're just going to type iPhone 5 display. And in your company offender, just type whatever one you want to use. So after you're done here, go ahead and select next. Save it to the desktop for easy access. And once the project loaded, we're going to rename the storyboard that it came with to iPhone 5.storyboard. Here, to make it more noticeable, we'll change the background color. So let's go click the actual view, so it's outlined in blue. Then click the white inside here. Go ahead to background, and we'll change the color to this blue here. Next, we're gonna want to add a storyboard for your 3-inch display. Now, usually for the developers who have already started, you just need to create the iPhone 5 storyboard. You would not need to create this other one. Go ahead to user interface under iOS, click storyboard, make sure it's selected for the iPhone device family, and here we're going to name it iPhone 4S and down, just for the purpose of the tutorial. You can name these whatever you want. So now that we have a new storyboard, we're going to want to drag in a view controller, but as you notice, it is a 4-inch display. So if you want to make this a 3.5-inch display, go ahead to the attribute section and select size. Now you can either select the Retina 3.5, or you can actually go down here, select this button right here, and it will create the 3.5-inch display. Now we'll change the background color of this to, let's go with the orange. So now that that's done, we need to actually write in the code to make the recognize it. But before we actually start the code, we're going to have to go select your project here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to change the main storyboard since we renamed the storyboards here. Now we do not want to select the iPhone 5 storyboard. We want to select the iPhone 4S and down. So this would be your 3.5-inch display storyboard, not your 5-inch. Sorry, 4-inch. Now what we're going to do is we're going into the appdelegate.m file. And under here, the bool application, just the did finish launching with options. That is where we're going to put this code. So we're going to write if, and then select that here, and then condition, we're going to write UI in capital letters, underscore, and then here we're just going to select this one here. Now, not inside these brackets, but the brackets over here, we're going to write 2 equal signs, and then UI user interface, and we're going to select phone. Now, under statements, we're going to type UI storyboard, and then star, and we're just going to call it storyboard. And of course the semicolon. Down here we're going to write CG size right there, result, equals, 2 brackets, UI screen, main screen, close 1 bracket, type in bounds, close the other bracket, and write dot size, and then a semicolon. Next line, we're going to type in CG float, scale, equals, again, open 1 bracket, type in UI screen, main screen, close 1 bracket, sorry, the only bracket that we have there, and write dot scale, semicolon. The last line we're going to write in the brackets that we have here are going to be result equals CG size, and then it's going to be make. So let's find that there. Now here we're going to write result dot width space star space scale, comma, result dot height, and then star scale. And we can just get rid of this here. Close that parentheses there, and of course add the semicolon. Now we actually need to add the height so it can recognize what storyboard you are going to be using. So we're going to write again if, and the condition will be result dot height equals, and now we're going to enter the height of the iPhone storyboard. So this will be 1136, so 1136 pixels in height. And in statements, we're going to write storyboard equals, open 1 bracket there, UI storyboard, and then storyboard with name, and then here we're going to type in the actual name of our iPhone 5 storyboard. So the @ sign and 2 quotation marks, and then type in iPhone 5. And you don't write the dot storyboard. Bundle, we're going to set to nil. Close that bracket, and of course the semicolon. Next line, we're going to type in UI view controller, star init view controller equals, open 1 bracket, storyboard instant initial view controller, close that bracket, and of course the semicolon. Down here we're going to type in open up 1 bracket, self dot window set root view controller init view controller, close that bracket, and the semicolon. That is it for all the code that we have here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to run this in the iPhone simulator. And wait for this to load. Now, if you remember from the beginning, we set the 4-inch display for the blue color. And we set the iPhone 5, sorry, the 4S and down, which is the 3.5-inch display, to the orange color. And the iOS simulator, I do believe that's loading up, is the 4-inch display. Sorry, 3-inch display. So this should come up as an orange color. Perfect. Now we're going to stop this build. We're going to go to the iPhone simulator. And now we need to change the actual height of it to the 4-inch display. So go ahead to Hardware. Select Device. Select iPhone Retina 4-inch. Now we've just loaded the iPhone 5 4-inch display. Once the icons are loaded, we'll go back to our project, select Run, it'll run, and it'll have the blue color. So just for more of a perspective sort of, say we had a button here, and it says hello. And then we had a title, my app. And of course, if this is down here, and we have the 4-inch display, it might not be in the same, up here, it might not be in the same position if it was for the 4-inch display. So if you did this, it's going to be right near the status bar. Well, that's where it should be. That's because we're using auto layout. That is preventing us to go to a lower thing, not to a lower iOS version. So if we disable auto layout and we have it set here, change it there, right there, it won't be at the bottom where we need it to be. So change that back to 3.5. We'll have this centered perfectly. Go to the iPhone 5. We're going to copy these, paste them in our app, and center these two things in the middle. So now, when we run the app in the simulator, you will have it centered here with a workable button, and when you go to the 3.5 inch, it'll be centered in the 3.5 inch, not to the iPhone 5. So that's how you migrate all your applications to iPhone 5. As I am doing right now, I'm actually migrating iPoke to iPhone 5, and I came with this struggle on how to do that. So, do we expecting a update for iPhone 5 for the iPhone 5 screen, the iPod Touch screen for the 5th generation for iPoke Pro and Lite. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope this helps with your iOS development projects. Please subscribe, like the video, share it to all your developer friends, and again, have a good day.